Toronto, Canada is a city like no other. The capital of Ontario province has been described as a New York run by the Swiss, and it's a hotspot for diversity, history, foodie culture, and urban adventures. If you're traveling to the Great White North, here are the best things to do in Toronto, Canada. Toronto Island Tour. Visitors to Toronto should take advantage of the city's position on Lake Ontario by spending a day on the Toronto Islands. This chain of islands are a short and affordable ferry ride from downtown Toronto and are all connected. The islands are jam-packed in the warm months but can be serenely quiet in winter. The three major islands are Algonquin, Wards, and the most popular, Center Island. All three have parks, barbecue areas, restaurants, beaches, and plenty of places to take in the city views and relax in the shade. Center Island also has Centerville Amusement Park, which has more than 30 rides and is aimed at younger visitors. History buffs and ghost hunters can visit Gibraltar Point Lighthouse, famously one of the oldest structures in Toronto, and long believed to be haunted. As for very daring travelers, Hanlon Point has one of Canada's 2 clothing-optional beaches. Hockey Hall of Fame. It's safe to say ice hockey is kind of a big deal in Canada, and no trip to Toronto would be complete without a trip to the Hockey Hall of Fame. Obviously, non-sports fans might not have a great time here, but anyone who likes hockey is gonna love it. The Hall of Fame features exhibitions and collections of jerseys and pucks from around the world and gear of several legendary players. This is also the resting place of the Stanley Cup, hockey's highest award. And more than just collections, the hall has a number of innovative interactive elements. These include trivia games, trying to score against virtual opponents, defending against flying foam pucks, or creating your own recorded and shareable commentary of famous plays. For the hockey fan, this destination will be a hit. Join a food tour. With more than half of Toronto's population made up of visible minorities, it's clear the city lives up to its motto of diversity, our strength. And what better way to celebrate and explore that diversity than a food tour? Toronto has been described as one of the world's up-and-coming cuisine centers, so come hungry. There are tours for any kind of foodie, including wine tours, farm-to-table experiences, street food walking tours, and more. If you feel like sampling meals from Toronto's Indian, Chinese, Italian, or other distinct ethnic groups, you can easily find a guide to take you. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to give it a like, and subscribe to Viewcation for more, and stick around for more of the best of Toronto. Canada's Wonderland. Just 40 minutes from downtown Toronto is Canada's Wonderland, a sprawling theme park with rides, attractions, games, diverse food, and thrills for all ages. Canada's Wonderland is divided into different areas, including a Snoopy-themed kids park, a full water park, and enough rides to keep visitors coming back. Some of the most thrilling rides include the wooden Mighty Canadian Mine Buster, the towering Behemoth, and the Leviathan, the tallest and fastest ride in the park. Another exciting ride is the Yukon Striker, which features a 90-degree plummet and gravity-defying loops. The water park has excellent rides for beating the heat and getting the pulse racing, but naturally this part is closed in the winter. Speaking of, if you visit the park in the cold season, you'll be treated to Winterfest with live shows, ice skating, and beautiful lights. With its easy accessibility to Toronto, Canada's Wonderland is a perfect choice for a thrilling and memorable day trip. Royal Ontario Museum. With a collection of over 6 million artifacts, the Royal Ontario Museum is Canada's largest museum of human and world history. This makes it a must-see destination for history buffs or casually interested travelers. Located next to the University of Toronto, the ROM is immediately recognizable by its iconic fractal facade, and it's easy to spend up to half a day inside. The ROM has a lot of everything, broadly divided into natural history, arts and culture, and hands-on. You'll find Martian meteorites, collections of First Nations art and tribal objects, Chinese sculptures and architecture, mummies, dinosaur skeletons, and so much more. The museum is constantly hosting exhibitions, so it's always a good time to visit. The Distillery District. One of the best things to do in Toronto, Canada, is to hit the streets of the Distillery District, a beautifully maintained hotspot of food, shopping, and events. The Distillery District is a pedestrian-only area built into the remnants of the Gooderham and Worts Distillery, once the largest of its type in Canada. Today, the Distillery District is an internationally acclaimed attraction, equally beloved by tourists and locals. The district has over 40 boutique and unique stores, plenty of small-scale cafes, breweries, and award-winning restaurants. Live music and other events are held year-round, and art lovers can visit galleries and displays. And if you visit in the festive season, be sure to check out the beautiful Christmas market. The district even has a reputation for being haunted, and ghost tours are an option for the more morbidly curious visitors. The Distillery District is reached easily from downtown Toronto and is worth more than one visit. Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. If you're in Toronto and want to explore underwater nature and aquatic life without getting wet, be sure to check out Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. With over 20,000 animals on display, visitors can see these majestic creatures in 9 different themed galleries and even get hands-on at several interactive touch exhibits. Ripley's Aquarium of Canada also has the longest underwater viewing tunnel, and in total over 5.7 million liters of water. Marine and lake creatures of all types are housed here, including sharks, giant lobsters, galleries of tranquil jellyfish, stingray and horseshoe crabs, and endless fish from international and Canadian waters. For the brave at heart, guided scuba dives into the shark tanks are available, with proceeds going toward shark conservation. Get to the aquarium early as peak hours start at 11 a.m. St. Lawrence and Kensington markets. Toronto loves open-air shopping, and this can be seen on a visit to either of its most prominent markets. Kensington Market is not traditional, and it describes itself as a market neighborhood. Originally the spot where Jewish immigrants went shopping, Kensington Market now offers a diverse range of international foods, products, and crafts from around the world, and a wide range of boutiques. With street art and an upbeat urban atmosphere, Kensington Market is worth a visit if you're looking for a unique boho experience. If you're looking for a more traditional open-air shopping destination, St. Lawrence Market is for you. This red brick relic has been standing for over 200 years and is the city's oldest market. The market is world-renowned for its incredible variety of good food. If you're looking for fresh Ontario produce or antiques, Saturday is the farmers market, while Sunday is the flea market. Toronto Zoo. Canada is well known for its wild animal life, but a city like Toronto might not be the best place to see them unless you visit the Toronto Zoo, where you can see creatures great and small from every corner of the world. One of the world's largest zoos in terms of size and biodiversity, the Toronto Zoo is also a key member of several wildlife rehabilitation and reintroduction programs. The Toronto Zoo houses over 500 species, represented by approximately 5,000 individual creatures from all over the world. The zoo is divided into themed zones such as African, Canadian, and Indo-Malaya, to name a few. In each, you'll find creatures from those areas like orangutans, lions, tigers, red pandas, crocodiles, and so many more. The zoo famously has the largest great ape enclosure in North America, the gorilla rainforest. There are also seasonal activities and exhibitions, so it's always worthwhile to visit the animals. CN Tower. Standing proud as the tallest structure in Toronto, the CN Tower is a highlight literally and figuratively. While it has been dethroned as the world's tallest building, it remains one of the tallest in the world. As such an iconic part of the skyline, a visit is easily the best thing to do in Toronto. An elevator takes you up more than 1,000 feet in less than a minute, and visitors can take in the unparalleled view from 4 lookout points. At 1,122 feet, the glass floor room lets you look straight down an incredible drop, even allowing you to watch a baseball game in the distant Rogers Center below. A little higher than 1,150 feet is the gourmet and award-winning 360 restaurant, which slowly rotates as you enjoy your meal. For the true adrenaline junkie, the Edge Walk sees you strolling on a 5-foot ledge on the top of the observation area with just a harness connecting you to the building. On a clear day, the view seems endless, but if you're there on a stormy day, you might be in for a unique experience as the tower is struck by lightning more than 75 times a year. Now it's time to hear from you. Did we miss any of your favorites in Toronto? Let us know in the comment section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.